Thank you, Mr. Bartling, for joining us, Adria podcast in this occasion of this great summit here in Sarajevo. What are your impressions about summit itself?
Oh, Summit is exciting for us. It's our first time exhibiting here. We have never even visited this format, this summit. So for us, it's exciting. We had 2 very successful days, a lot of talks,
Okay.
conversations. Yeah,
Is this first time in Sarajevo as well?
first time Sarajevo as well. Yes, for me personally. Yeah.
Okay. Well, welcome to our town.
Thank you very much. Thanks also for inviting me to this podcast.
So, as for introduction, can you start by telling us a little bit about your background and what led you to your current role as sales director at NSC Sicherheitstechnik?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So my background is I do have a master's degree in mechanical engineering and business administration. My way to NSC Sicherheitstechnik was not really planned. So I was working in different industries before, and finally, about 12 years ago, found my way to the security or fire alarm industry, which I came to like a lot.
So, I guess for doing sales, it's important to know maths, to doing math. So, as a mechanical engineer, someone who is mastering mathematics, and that's important for you.
It's always good to be able to have a certain knowledge of math and be able to calculate. Although now doing sales, the calculations are not as complicated anymore as they used to be in the mechanical engineering field.
What are some key experiences in your career that have shaped your approach to sales and leadership?
I cannot really give you one key event, but what I came to find out about myself over the past years, the first years of my career, was that I like to think about benefits of products. So how can a product benefit a customer? And I like to put this in a story and tell a story to the customer, trying to convince him that this product is good and that he needs this product. There was just some experience that or some skill that developed along my career, and so
Okay. Any role model for that storytelling sales that you have in your mind?
no, not really, not
Not
really. And I do have in mind very often people who only tell whatever they think like telling, but they are not really. They are very far away from maybe the real benefits and real customer needs and real qualities of some products. I do not want to go that way.
Okay.
It's my way is to be to create a story, but a story which is based on facts and which is an honest story.
Sure.
And not I can't I do not want to misdirect our customers.
Can you give us an overview of NSC Sicherheit at this point?
Yes, absolutely. NSC Sicherheitstechnik is a German company founded more than 20 years ago. We are a mid-sized company, or probably rather a small company. We employ about 65 to 70 people in Germany. What we have done in the past years was a massive extension internationally. We have set up branch offices in over 8 countries. So in total, the NSC group consists of maybe 110 or 120 people. Most of our branch offices are located in Europe, but we're also present in the Middle East, in the Emirates, and also in India.
That's very impressive. What differentiates NSC from other companies in the fire alarm sector?
Honestly, now I'm probably supposed to start with our products, which are innovative and which always tend to be try to be high quality and amongst the best in their field. But what I really think is as important is the way we in the company, we people interact with each other and interact with our customers. This starts with a very motivational style of leadership from our management, creating an open atmosphere and a very solid team spirit. And this is NSC stands for solid and steady growth through long-lasting relationships. And that is also how we act with our customers. We are not the company who is successful by acquiring huge projects like one hit wonders, like one time a project, and never talk to this customer again. Our mission is to acquire customers and develop these customers and keep those customers with NSC forever.
That's great. Could you highlight some of the key products and solutions that NSC is offering?
Yeah, well, we are majoring in the field of fire detection, so we are developing and manufacturing addressable fire alarm panels in Germany. All is engineered and made in Germany. We have also added or extended our business many years ago and are offering now also voice evacuation systems and CCTV products.
Mm-hmm. How does NSC incorporate customer feedback into its product development process?
Yeah, that's a very good point. Our advantage is, as a relatively small company, that we are flexible and we can. It's not as complicated for us to modify our products to the needs of our customers. And we do not need years and years and years of processing. We can do this very fast. We collect customer feedback in a database in a very structured form and evaluate. And when we notice that, for example, one feature, several customers are asking for one feature that our systems today might not yet offer, but a feature that can be integrated and that we think is worth integrating, it will be integrated in our firmware software within one of the next updates. In addition, with huge customers or customers who have, let's say, themselves huge R&D departments, we tend to do annual or maybe biannual meetings on an engineering level. So where the engineers from our company and our customers, they exchange their ideas and discuss. And this also very often leads to modifications and improvements of our products.
That's how today's world works. The customers, the feedbacks are pushing producers to innovations. And when speaking of innovations, what are innovations that you are proud of that you recently launched?
Yeah, we have just launched. Some people might have visited our stand in Essen on the security show. We have just launched let's say a massive upgrade of one of our core products, which is a fire alarm panel. It's called the product is the Solution F1, and the upgrade is called Solution F1 Pro. And this is a very big step ahead. If this can be described with an Olympic motto. The Olympic motto is is faster, higher, stronger. That's what the Olympics say. And this is exactly what this panel is. This panel is much faster than today's panel, considering that software firmware is much more complex than it used to be many years ago. So we have a high-speed processor integrated in our main board. The distances the panel can cover in networks is much higher than it used to be before. And the panel is much stronger because it has a much stronger power supply unit, offering higher energy for any function that is needed.
Yes. You also offer an F2 fire alarm solution. What differentiates it from the first one?
Yeah, that's a good point. That is basically, it's also a fire alarm panel. It is similar to the Solution F1 panel, to our flagship, the big panel we have. It's just a smaller size. And it's a panel that is compact, that is highly competitive in price, that is a bit then limited in terms of system size. So it's good for schools, for kindergartens, for smaller installations. But when it comes, let's say, to airports or skyscrapers with 50 floors and hotels, you would probably tend to take the Solution F1.
I see. So NSC has not limited itself to the field of fire alarm systems only, but has also expanded its expertise in the field of public address and evacuation systems. What specific benefits does the NSC voice alarm system provide in terms of ensuring clear communication during, emergency situations?
Yeah, the reason for us to extend our business into these public announcement systems or voice evacuation systems is that it has clearly been proven that a building full of people can be evacuated in case of a fire, of an alarm, much faster if the people inside the building receive clear voice messaging like, please stay calm, we have a situation, leave the building via the south entrance, south exit, do not use the elevators, much faster evacuated than by just using sirens, which send a certain tone.
Panic.
Yes, they panic. A lot of people, either they panic or they might not even understand what happens. So many devices we carry with ourselves every day. They do some tones, they beep, and so we are so used to some tones. This is a big step ahead in terms of saving people's lives. And what we do is we have a unique possibility to integrate our fire alarm products, our fire alarm panels, with those voice alarm systems. You can install them in one rack, in one 19-inch rack. We can use the same software to program it, which makes it very easy for the technicians of our customers to operate our systems.
Okay. How does NSC ensures that its fire alarm and voice alarm systems complies with EU regulations, and what impact do these standards have on the ability and effectiveness of the system?
Yeah, that's a very good point. Again, we are based in Germany. Germany is also the country of one of Europe's and even world's major testing laboratories and approval authorities, the VDS. So our systems are fully VDS and EN54 approved, which is the regulation for security systems, for fire alarm systems. We cover Europe, but furthermore, many countries in which we are selling our products, they have local approvals which are necessary. So our products do not only comply with EN54 and VDS, they also comply with a variety of different approvals in other regions, other countries.
Yeah, that's very important. And can you discuss a particular case study where one of your solutions made a significant impact for a client?
Yeah, it is an exceptional project that I'm going to tell you about, but a project that I think shows a lot about us, says a lot about NSC and our abilities. We have normally the majority of our products is installed within buildings, be it office buildings, schools, hotels, airports, whatever, industry. But there's one exception to this. We have installed a significant number of our systems in Switzerland on trains, on intercity trains of the Swiss Railway, SBB. And the reason was that when a few years back, I don't know, maybe 8 years back, the largest railway tunnel of the world underneath the Gotthard Mountain in Switzerland, 58 kilometers of length, was opened, the Swiss government said only trains are allowed to go underneath this mountain and go past this railway tunnel, which are equipped with high technology, innovative and modern fire alarm systems. And until then, those trains did not have any fire alarm systems on board. So the people were looking for a system which is easy to retrofit or easy to add to the existing systems, existing trains, and which also is easy to use because our installer installed the first systems, but then the responsibility for maintenance was transferred to the technicians of the Swiss Railway. So they needed a system which is easy to use, easy to handle, and very reliable. Because in trains, if in a train a system doesn't work, it's difficult to repair it because the train might not be there where the spare parts are located. So a train is moving all the time. That's the nature. Was a very exciting and very successful project.
It must be a proof of your quality.
It is.
Installing such a system in the moving environment with below the mountain, where the fire can be very devastating in case it happens.
Absolutely, it's very risky for people on board, and this project came with a lot of additional approvals and tests. One was vibrations, because the system in the building does not normally vibrate a lot. It's steady on the wall, but on a train it vibrates constantly when the train is moving. But our system passed all these tests. In addition, the detectors which are mounted, it needed to be proven that if those detectors burn, if the train burns, also the plastic detectors can burn. But it needed to be assured that no toxic gases are created while the plastic burns. Because if there's toxic gas, this might also harm the people on board. And all these tests were positive in the end. So very exciting project, and for us at that time, back 8 years back, a very new field.
It's a very tiny detail that you just mentioned. So you are always on the side of solution, never on the side of making problems.
No, we try.
It's tiny but important.
Yeah.
Important for your, maybe for the philosophy of your company. And we have two questions more. What advice would you give to companies looking to improve their safety measures and implement your solutions?
Yeah, I would think that normally fire alarm systems, they are nothing that an end user who needs to install them installs just because he likes to. Normally, people are forced, end users are forced by law to install fire alarm systems. In other words, people don't like to buy fire alarm systems; they have to. And sometimes people might think that, okay, now I have to buy it, but I go for a cheap solution. Please, my recommendation is for all users of this kind of systems, be aware that those systems are life-saving systems. Do not put the life of the people involved in danger. Don't buy cheap. Buy premium quality products. You save lives. That is the most important recommendation, I believe.
Is there anything else you would like to share about NSC Sicherheit or your vision for the future of security and safety solutions?
Yeah, there's two points that come to mind. One is for any questions, please consult our homepage under www.nsc-sicherheit.de. You will find all information in English and German, and also all contact information. Also, you can contact myself if there's any further questions. And if somebody is looking for a job as a sales rep, for example, in the Balkan territory, we are looking, and please contact us, send us your CV. Good people, skilled people are hard to find, and this is basically what I wanted to say.
There is an old proverb in this region saying that the fire is a good slave, but bad master.
Okay.
Is there a similar proverb in German language? Good slave, but bad master.
Good question. So it means that if you keep it down,
it serves good.
It's good, but if it gets
if
out of hand, if it takes initiative,
it will torch you.
I
similar with the water.
I think that's a nice proverb. I cannot translate this into something adequate in German.
Okay,
but I get the message, and that's for true. That's for sure. True.
Thank you very much for joining NS Adria podcast.
Thank you very much once again for inviting me. It was a pleasure.
Okay. Enjoy Sarajevo.
Perfect.